It's Tyrano Dudley. We have a new deck profile here today. It is going to be my friend's Dimension Police deck, and we're going to get started. So, what's your grade 0 starter?
Alright, so our grade 0 starter is Metalborg Loco Battler.
And what does the skill do?
Pretty much his Forerunner skill is when you ride him, put him to the rearguard circle, and then his normal act ability skill is put this unit of soul, choose up to two of your vanguards, and give them 3,000 power each.
So why do you pick this one and not the grade 0? If your opponent's a grade 2 and you have the correct mate in the soul, you can Legion while your opponent's still a grade 2.
The problem with that grade 0 is the cost is too high. Sure, you get to get to Legion faster, but the problem is you're you're putting 4 units into the soul, so you're losing your units which you need on the field. And I'll show you why you need your units on the field.
All right, so let's start with the grade. Start with the grade 1. Oh, the grade 0s.
No, I'm doing.
Oh, backwards. All right, all right.
So that's our grade 1, and then we'll start from strides and work our way down.
All right.
So first stride, 4 of heavy Metalborg, hyper
Metalborg heavy dude.
Yeah, there we go. I'm so out of it right now. We run 4 of him because this is a Metalborg deck, and this is like the top card to use with Metalborgs right now of strides. Pretty much, you stride, then when this unit attacks, you counterblast 2. That's the cost, and your Vanguard circle. Pretty much, when this unit attacks the Vanguard, and the attack hits, you draw a card for each of your heart. And as long as it has Metalborg in the heart, so as there's 2 in the heart with Metalborg, you get to draw 2 after the attack hit. So you're pretty much plussing 5.
And his other skill is?
You can't guard with grade 1s.
Or higher.
Or higher. So it's pretty much Simbuster with the additional bonus of
it's
drawing 2 extra.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. People hate it. And then, so we run 4 of him. Next stride is 2 of the lovely Super Cosmic Hero X Tiger. Everyone knows him.
No, why do you only run 2?
You should only run 2. You can edit all this.
It's whatever, it's cool, you go.
Alright, so next stride, we run the promo.
Alright.
Super Cosmic Hero X Rogue.
Good pressure card.
Yeah, it's pretty much, you could start with this.
Right there.
It's a super pressure first start. Grade 3. First grade 3 we run. 4 of Metalborg Simbuster.
And he's basically the grade 4.
Yeah, he's pretty much just the stride, except funny to use. He's plussing non-stop as long as you got units. Next, we run Metalborg Baron Grader. This card is exceptionally good in Metalborg decks as a grade 3 just because of the fact that if you don't get Simbuster out, if he's not in your hand, but you have him out in your hand, and you need to ride a grade 3, you ride him, you just counterblast 1, soul blast 1, and you search your deck for pretty much just Simbuster, and you ride him, and for that turn he gains 3,000. So
basically, no matter what grade 3 you draw, you will have Simbuster.
Yeah. Either way, you will pretty much be using him non-stop on your Vanguard circle is what you want, and then these become stride fodders.
Because the counterblast doesn't matter because Simbuster does not counterblast.
No, and this is where your main counterblast comes in, is because of the heavy dude.
Right, now on to the grade 2s.
No. All right. First grade 2 we got is 4 of Metalborg Urbuster. Pretty much his skill is when this is on rearguard circle and your Vanguard Legions, the skill is you give your Vanguard 4,000, and this other skill is when the attack hits, you choose an opponent's rearguard and you destroy it. So it adds a lot of pressure when it's on there.
Which is stupid because if you can't guard grade 1 or higher, and if you
pretty much.
If you don't have 0s, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, you're gonna get wrecked. Next, grade 2, we run 3 of Cosmic Hero Grandfire. It's a pretty good card. It's kind of a late start, kind of also if you're just holding it. But it's good because you know, as long as it's boosting and your generation break 1, counterblast 1, when you attack, and you can give 2 other units 4,000 each. So that helps stack power in the Vanguard circle. So he's useful.
So if you have 2 on field, it's even more pressure. That's plus 16,000 to your Vanguard.
Next,
Generic 12 case.
yep, some Lionetters. Pretty much Metalborg on the Vanguard circle. It's a 12k attacker, so it's pretty much simple.
As long as you have a Metalborg in the name. So.
Yep. Next, we run 2 of the great Commander Laurels.
Now, why do you run only 2 and not 3?
That is 2 because simply just the other grade 1s lineups. The other cards are more specifically needed in my build, in my opinion. So 2 is suffices for me, and you know, I pull it off most of the time.
But what if you play like against Shadow Paladins and against the Ren deck, and remember Blaster Diablo skill, it destroys any unit that when it strides over Diablo.
It's fine. I'll just make sure I have a Simbuster in hand. Read Legion.
Now tell me, how sad does it make you when you have to ride him as your starting Vanguard?
It's the saddest thing in the whole wide world.
All right, continue on to your next grade.
There's little children that cry when that happens. Next, we ride 1 Die Shield perfect card, so we can at least perfect guard our rear guards. Then we run.
It's good because let's say you randomly play against like Tyrano Lord DX, or they have the Great, and they attack the rear guard. You can perfect guard the rear guard, and then they won't be able to withstand.
Oh. Then we run 3 of the damage unflipping perfect guards, which only protects the Vanguard circle. Because you pretty much want to protect your Vanguard with the Metalborgs. You can let your units die in the front row, but you want to protect your Vanguard as much as possible. So we run 3 of those. Next, we run 4 Metalborg Mist Ghosts. Pretty much when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, counterblast 1, choose up to 2 units on your Vanguard circle, and they both gain 4,000 each.
That's a plus 8,000 boost.
So yeah, it's pretty much stacking power. It's really good. Next, we run 4 of the lovely Black Doctor. This is pretty much the D-Police Legion booster for Metalborg.
Now, why do you run 4? Well, Dimension Police. Why?
You want to make sure you want to get him in the back row behind Sinbuster, because pretty much when you have Sinbuster and Airbuster, it's 20, but not much can help get it when boosting to 30. So you want to make sure you have Black Doctor behind, and then you can sort of add Mist Ghost to extra power, and then you got Grand Fire. But this is pretty much the ultimate column right here.
It just guarantees you that you're always going to get your no guarding grade 1 or higher.
Pretty much you're always going to get that. You can't guard with grade 1s when you have Black Doctor in your Legion setup. So that's that. And then on the basic 4 Metalborg heals, Metalborg Black Nurse. And then from the extra booster that came out, we run Metalborg Grass Cutter.
His heal?
Yeah, Grass Cutter. His skill is pretty much you move him when you call him, and the act's ability is you put him into the soul, and choose a grade 3 and a grade 2 Metalborg, and give them 3,000 power each.
Alright, so that's pretty cool. You can spread the power around instead of just putting on the Vanguard.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Grand Fire, except it's 1,000 less.
Still, just still really good.
Yeah, so it's stacking everywhere. 4 basic Metalborg crits, and I have that draw power. Just 4 draws, and that's our...
Now, why don't you run 12 crits? Going 12 crits because your grade 1 lineup, your grade 3 Sandbuster, you're always going to allow your opponent never to basically guard with their hand.
True, you want that extra pressure with crits, but also about Metalborgs is you want hand advantage. I've seen most times where they'll have a nice heavy field like Lambros and stuff, but as long as I'm maintaining hand, I can guard all of those Lambros attacks, and then I just come back with Heavy Duke and I poop on them.
But like the reason why I asked why do you run draw is because Sin Buster and Heavy Duke, they both regenerate hand size.
Yeah.
He draws 2 and he draws 1.
Well, he can plus 5, he'll plus 3 if he hits. So it might seem a lot to keep drawing, but if I keep adding 10s or anything, and the perfect cards even, it's just reassuring that I have more hand advantage than the other player to guard and make sure I can win.
Alright. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile, and let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. And remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.